How's it going? Steve Palomares here, and welcome to the video. I just gave the same talk to a group of sales folks at a large company to help them learn how to use AI to increase sales, increase revenue. And for those of you not understanding why you should be using AI as a sales rep or as a sales leader or as an entrepreneur, I'm going to show you in this video why you need to integrate AI into your sales process immediately. Don't wait any longer. There's too much benefit to doing it. So with this video and then two other videos, I'm going to show why you need to do it, introduce you to AI, and then show you how to prompt, and then show you 6 easy ways to get started with prompting and how to implement those into your business. The opportunity is to gain back 2 hours a day, potentially 10 hours a week to use for more high value activities. Now, this video is made for anyone interested in increasing the revenue of their business, but it's especially made for sales reps. That was the business that I was in, leading sales reps. I was a sales rep myself. So let's get into it. Look, if you haven't noticed, there's a revolution going on with AI. Unless you've been under a rock, you've heard about AI and the potential of it. And you probably have tried AI assistants like ChatGPT, but maybe you're not really sure about how and why you should use it. And I get it. As a rep, there just wasn't enough time to learn it, and it was hard to understand where to use it. And really, if you're like me, I just wanted to work my deals, right? That's what I wanted to focus on. But there's a ton of potential with AI. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you why you're missing the boat if you're not already using AI. I'm going to show you where you can implement it, where it's best to do it. And think about this. Your competitors are already using AI, so you better get with it as well or prepare to get left behind. All right, well, let's move forward a little bit. So my name's Steve Palomares, and I've been in the trenches of the sales world for over 25 years, specifically in the high stakes world of early stage Silicon Valley startups, a lot of software and SaaS companies. And my journey's taken me through every level of the sales ladder, from cold calling and lead generation to account management, all the way up to leading teams of sellers and leading teams of leaders. And over the years, I've been fortunate to be part of $250 million in software and consulting sales. And I say that really to tell you that's $250 million worth of lessons learned, strategies refined, just so you know that what I'm going to talk about here, these are tested strategies and tactics that will help you as well if you're a seller. So let's push on. Why do anything with AI? All right, especially as a sales rep. So let's talk about why you should jump on the bandwagon. I think the first thing is AI has the ability to automate a lot of the menial tasks that you're doing. Think about all the work that we do as sales reps. Typically, you're doing a lot of stuff every week where you're updating, you're doing a lot of research and preparation for meetings. Those tasks, while important, those tasks are great for AI to automate. And imagine if you could offload all those boring tasks onto your AI assistant, and that's a place where AI really shines. So AI lets you focus on the fun stuff like activities with your clients and partners. And by reducing the amount of time that it takes for your usual work, like filling in notes or getting on Google and doing research, you have the ability to spend more time with your customers. And like I mentioned before, your competition's already using AI, so you need to as well. And it's not only just offloading tasks, you actually have the ability to do better work. AI has the ability to read through mass amounts of information and summarize those things for you, has the ability to listen on your calls and pull out pain, pull out value, where we're emotional beings and we may not be able to hear those things because emotionally we're not ready to hear those things in our calls, but it has the ability to do that. Where you can run a better sales process, money will follow. Now, if that doesn't convince you, let's think about it another way. There's a ton of time killers in sales, right? And time kills all deals. So these things kill your deals. Now, these have not changed a lot since when I was a sales rep. I would get caught spending hours a day doing these types of activities. So let's take it from the top. Think of all the administrative tasks that you have to do daily. It could be just inputting information into CRM systems, which we all have to do on a weekly basis. But you're typically doing a lot of client research and preparation for your meetings. These things can take hours sometimes in preparation. And I'm going to show you in that third video how in about 15 seconds, and I'm going to tell you about the AI assistant that I think you should use for this, where in about those 15 seconds, you can read through mass amounts of information. And I'm talking about annual reports, social media sites, news sites, press releases, corporate websites, all of those things you can look through in 10 to 15 seconds and be returned all this information so that you're fully prepared, better prepared than you might have been had you gone and done this for an hour. Another thing that AI does really well is content creation. And I'm going to show you a couple of examples of how you can have AI create content for you, especially things like drafting personalized emails. If you think about it, AI gives you the ability to be more personal and more human as you do your work. Now, just a couple of other things that it does really, really well is can even help you prepare for forecast calls. So imagine if you could spend less time preparing for forecast calls and put that time into selling or other high value activities. Think if you could do more prospecting, more lead generation, or when you go to create a proposal, that proposal is more relevant because AI has helped you tailor it better because it can go and review all the information that you've had in that sales cycle where we tend to forget some things that we've done. Let's move forward. So in brief, the way I think about AI is helping us to be massively more productive. Massively. We can get so much more done in a shorter amount of time, and we can take that time and spend it on higher value activities. Now, it's allowing you then to do better and more prospecting. So think about filling up your pipeline, spending more time filling the early funnel, and that typically will result in more deals in the later stage of your funnel and then more deals closing at the end stage of the funnel. Okay. AI also has the ability to look through massive amounts of data and give you insights that you may not be able to see typically. And it can help you because you're personalizing the information that you're giving to your customers. You actually have the ability to have improved customer interactions. And if you hone it right, AI can actually serve as a sales coach for you if you don't have enough time with your boss. Some of us either don't have a boss because we're a solopreneur or an entrepreneur, or your boss is busy, so you don't have that time to spend with them. But actually, AI does a really good job at helping you think through various scenarios, giving you advice at how to sell better, and ultimately will help you sell more. Now, think of it in this last way, and hopefully this will convince you as well. Because AI gives you more time and helps you do things faster and better, I believe that AI will allow you to go from an average sales rep to an elite sales rep. Now, the way that I see it is average sales reps typically get lost in the minutia and the administrivia. Now, AI can help you get out of that and go on and do things that the elite salespeople do. The way I think about it is that elite salespeople authentically build relationships with their client. AI can help you do that better than you would have before. Now, I mentioned before, AI can actually listen on your calls and create transcripts and review those transcripts for things like sentiment and pain. So AI is going to help you to actively listen better, right? And these are things that elite sellers do. It can also help you be better prepared through research, like I mentioned before. It can help you to develop better proposals, like I mentioned. And when you have more time to spend on being educated and having better product and industry knowledge, you can actually be a better consultative partner to your client, which they prefer and I think will help you sell more. I believe AI can help you become a better sales rep if you implement it correctly. And I'm going to show you ways to implement it so that you can do more with less and do more with AI. All right, with AI, you've got the ability to become an elite sales rep, allowing you more time with your clients, simplifying a lot of the activities that you're currently doing, listening better, and ultimately, I think AI, if you implement it correctly, can lead to career advancement and higher earnings, more deals, more sales. Hopefully, this has convinced you to use AI and use it quickly. In the next video, I'm going to give you an introduction to AI, and then we'll move on to learning the language of AI, which is called prompting. And then I'm going to show you some examples of the easiest and high value ways to implement AI into your business, into your sales process that will result in more sales. Thanks.